Okay, so why I don't want to pretty much grind in the first... What do you want? I was going to speak, but you want to do this? Yeah, you told me to go to the east in the woods, and I took guide there, so thank you for getting that scroll. Okay, so mainly, before I got rudely interrupted again, is why I'm not doing the grinding in the first act is because you don't have to, and I do like to play the game kind of how it's supposed to be, which is, you know, grind for, because if you're doing grinding, you basically get the life, you go around pretty much in that area, general area, because enemies respawn. I'm level 3 already. Holy cow! Now what? Fishing trade? Okay, fantastic. More scrolls? Fantastic. I'll get it as soon as I'm ready for Act 2. So you pretty much go around, because enemies respawn, just go back and forth, grinding your points up until you reach the max points that you need your post to be. I think in Fillmore you gotta at least go past 23,000 to get max population. But if you do pretty much your normal act that you do, you'll get probably around like 12, 13, depending on how much you do for the first act. And then second act, all you need is pretty much 10,000 to reach max. So, and that's the thing, you get to get a combination of about 23. I don't know the exact number, but it's around 23,000. To get around that, you gotta have a point score of Act 1 and Act 2 to reach that certain number. Oh, I got some bows and arrows, which is... Now what? Okay, you loot barges. Okay, so this is where we gotta be a little careful. I will continue my rant in a moment. But you pretty much do that, and then you can do everything. You can do max population before going to Act 2. Or if you're doing it like me, you just reach as much as you can, and then go into Act 2, and then finish off your max population as soon as you finish Act 2. It's pretty much the same thing, it's just you're doing stuff a little bit later. But it doesn't mean that I can do anything I want in... Come on, move! Seriously? Move! I don't want to fend off blue friggin' guys for like ever. So I do have to watch where I'm going to be building to reach that max population, for at least Fillmore and the next one, Bloodpool, because it will... Okay. There we go. I'm going to get rid of these guys until these guys decide to get their act together. This is how you get rid of blue dragons quickly. There you go. Because if they go off the screen, they disappear. Like, the end of the screen is death for them. There you go. Done. Alright, these guys are being very slow right now. We're turning into a good place here. Pretty awesome. Okay, so this is what we do. We can't build only one bridge, and this is how we do it. We go up here, straight up, over, down, down, and as soon as they go a little bit more, I shall continue. You need to go up a little bit more before I go like this. Come on. Because the only bridge we need is here. This right here. If we build bridges here and here, we can't reach max population. Alright. If the blue dragons do like destroy some of your houses, there's no sweat, pretty much. They will rebuild. Okay, let's see if I can do this now. We go all the way up, over, down. Okay, that's not exactly what I want to do, so I gotta do a little bit more. Because they gotta go here, and then up here again, and then over and down. So I gotta make them go one more, and then I can actually do the full thing. They're being very slow for some reason. Let's see if they're... If you want to check their status, you got here you got Fillmore, the current people of how many it is. The stat is pretty much, if it's slow, they're going to be slow. If it's normal, pretty much that you can't get it fast. And if it's stopped, obviously they don't do anything. Which current events, sometimes events will stop your population from growing, so, and your level, how many levels you gained, and how many items you have waiting for you for offering. It's a pretty good it's a pretty good game with a lot of stuff. A lot of... Okay, let's see if we can do this. Up, over, down, up, over, and down if I could get it. So if we don't actually do that and we accidentally make bridges, then we're not going to get max population. So, and even though I can't reach, like I said, can't reach max population right now, I can't, after Act 2, I won't be able to reach max population. So I just want to make sure that we get everything set up for... Alright, there we go. So that's what we do. So we'll come down here and then come back up here, over and down. If not, we're going to get bridges made. And I will be posting a guide for max population. And you can follow that, which I'm kind of following like that, but mainly just for pretty much the way you gotta do it. And the point system, I'm doing a little differently because I'm doing Act 1 and Act 2 to combine those points, instead of just getting all those points in Act 1, which I have done in my last attempts, my last 6 attempts, but I didn't want to cut, so I wanted to kind of give a flow of the game still. And for all this building, I'm probably going to cut later on, but I kind of want to give you kind of a flow of how the game is supposed to be played. Woohoo! We got level 3. Alright. You've been having nightmares? Okay. The Minotaurus. Okay. So we're gonna have to go down that hole and beat the hell out of that Minotaurus. Okay. No problem. Alright, so you keep on having those nightmares, and I want the civilization to grow, because that's what I want to do. So we're gonna let the guy torment for a bit. So seeing that we're on level 3 now, we don't need those level 1 and 2 houses anymore. So we're going to be a vengeful god and destroy everything, except for level 3 houses. So this is going to be a little... It'll take a little bit of time because there is an easy way, but I don't have enough points right now. If you go over to the earthquake, you can cause an earthquake and anything level 1 or 2 or a cornfield will be demolished. And level 3 houses are fine, wheat fields are fine, and anything else is fine. But the kicker is that I need 160 SP points to do, which I don't even have a max of that yet. So for future stages, yes. For this stage, no. So we just gotta destroy everything with good old lightning. Oh yes. And lightning actually can destroy level 3 houses. Just to let you know. And for some reason, the people don't really say anything, seeing that I'm destroying all their houses. It's one of those crazy things like, oh, the god is destroying everything. Well, let's just keep on building. Okay. Oh, we still believe in him, yeah. Don't really want to get into religious debates, so that's not how I actually kind of wanted to put it there. Mainly I just wanted to go for this game. But we're going to be destroying everything that's level 1 and 2 and any kind of cornfield. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do, even though, no. So we're going to leave this over here because I don't want to have the chance of making bridges. Because if we try to go back over here and up here and over here, going here will make a bridge over here, so I don't want that to happen. So the only time we can actually get SP now is the passage of time, which we'll cover, seeing that I think it goes by level. It's the twice amount of your level. Let's see, I'm at level 4, so recover is 8 SP per time cycle. So that might take a little bit longer than I want, but I'm trying to go for a level up, and that will recover all my SP. So I might have to do some fast forwarding, or I might just cut it. I'm not totally sure right now. So either one here. I'm going to probably do... Well, I'm just going to keep on maybe talking. If I talk about stuff that doesn't really matter, I'm just going to cut it. Come on. Yeah, you can't really do anything while something is happening on the screen, like letters. It's a ceiling layer, you can't do anything, or town construction, you can't open your menu. Okay, so I'm just going to wait right here on top of the house, or the temple, and I guess after this town construction, I will see you back when everything, or I'm level up or something, to cause more destruction. So I'll see you then. Alrighty, so I just gained level, I got all my SP back, plus, you know, being level, I can actually go and cause more destruction. So we're going to just take care of everything now, hopefully. Now there are some parts where I'm going to have to destroy some actual level 3 houses. Like over here, I have to destroy level 3 houses right here, but don't worry, we can rebuild them, or they can rebuild it. Anyway. Alright, same with here, I'm going to have to take care of this here, but oh well, it's done. And I do have to say, they rebuild really fast, so don't worry about taking care of houses that are big, like this one here. I'm going to have to get rid of because of these houses here. They will rebuild it, like, really, really fast. Like that time that I actually cut out was literally less than 5 minutes. There's some parts where it's going to be absolutely just, you know, like I can actually, might even speed it up, because that's just not really, it's not really like a good passage of time to actually cut.